Hi, I'm Darcy Kirkwood of Milton, Ontario. I'm a collector of fine antiquities, including old slot cars. I can distinctly remember there were three of us brothers, and our parents in the early 70s bought us a little HO scale slot car track. Those are little cars like the Hot Wheels. And so the three of us would set up the track on our ping pong table in our basement. We would race those cars for hours and hours and hours. It was really just a bunch of us kids, and it was really only in the 70s. And we even tried to start a little, what we called a whole-scale slot car racing club in Madoc. So when we were buying the small cars, we saw these big cars, these huge, big, weird-looking things. And they were going for very, very cheap. But what do you do with them? The big slot car craze, the big ones that you see all around me, they died off in the 60s. There's only a few here that would be from the 70s. The more rare a car is, and it didn't matter if they made a lot of them, if they didn't survive, they're worth more money. People like the unusual looking cars. They're very futuristic, and they were called thingies. That was the actual term that they called them because they weren't based on a real car. And then I'm almost more of a scale modeler than a slot car racer. So what I like to do is I like to build a model and finish it, very realistically, and then put it on top of a slot car chassis. Mm-hmm. So I would put modern tires on them and fix them up and see how fast I could get them to run around the track. And now what I'm doing is returning most of them back to original. I still had all the original parts. I've since sold or moved on all of my large scale tracks. Mm-hmm. So now they're really just for display. They don't get out and get raced much anymore. You're very welcome, John.
This camera shut off before the...
Thank you for coming to my home.
Yeah, it's very fun.